Good morning, family. I wanted to have a car conversation, and this is not necessarily to anybody particular. So I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, this is about me," because it's not about anybody. It's a series of people who do it in general, and I just felt like addressing it publicly. That way, hopefully, people can understand better, and then like it's something that we as a society can work on, because it's not an individual problem; it's a collective problem. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I've been guilty of it, because I have, and I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not something I'm working at and working on and trying to do better at myself. So I'm not talking down or looking down. It's just mostly like, hey, let's talk about this, which I deem as an issue. And that's the issue of calling people back or responding back to text messages in a timely fashion. Or at all, in some cases. I just do not understand how we've got to a place where people can call people and days on days on days will go by with no call return. We don't even leave voicemails no more. Like we've got away from that. There's no more voicemails. There's no, which was a courtesy thing. Like, hey, here's why I called you so you be aware. We stopped the voicemail thing. Okay, whatever. Nowadays, most people would be like, your voicemail is now full. So clean your voicemails out, and if you do not have one, get you a good voicemail. Get you a, hey y'all, it's Janice Johnson, Janice James, whatever name you want to go with. Thank you for calling. Leave a brief message or whatever, right? I think mine is like, you reach Van Stretch Centers, sorry I couldn't make the call, but just leave a message and a brief message, and I do mean brief, y'all. I think I got something like that, but we've got even rid of those, right? And now it's to the point where we don't do a courtesy text, and this is the one that really get on my nerve. You'll call a person and they'll text you. Now hear what I just said. You'll call a person, they will text you and say, did you call? I'm gonna say that one more time for those in the back or the next call over from me. You call a person, physically call them, and they will text you and ask you, did you call? My God. Where have we gone? What has happened to us? When people would text you when they saw you call, even if it was a butt dial. What happened to the days of calling to just clarify and to clear up? Hey, I'm calling back because I'm not sure if you called me or not. But it's almost to the point where we've got away from what we don't want to have verbal conversations. We don't want to have any more, it's like the social skills is like out the window. People prefer to text. When there's a serious issue, people texting. I'm not going to act like and sit on this phone and act like I have not been guilty of that. Well, I have not texted serious things. I have. It has backfired. It was the worst thing I could have done. And there has been a communication breakdown with me and that individual since then. So I know from experience, this ain't something I read, it's something I lived. Texting serious things is not okay. The best way to do it is to call that person, FaceTime that person, or matter of fact, ask for an in-person conversation. But we do got to get to a place, family, where if people call us, call them back. Make it a priority. Because here's the thing, and I've learned this. Nobody has to call you. Nobody has to call you. Nobody has to check on you. Nobody owes you anything. I call many people in my life. I call way more people who call me, which is really a shame. I'm going to say it again. I call and text way more people. I'm talking about like 96% of people in my life I call first. I'm talking about from family, friend, fraternity, sorority, whoever. I'm the one initiating communication and conversation. I can count on one hand how many people who come on a regular basis without wanting anything. Without asking for community this or favor this, anything. Just what's up, man, cuz, what's up, when it's whatever. I'm just checking on you. How the family, I really get that. So if I'm calling a person, it's for a reason, number one. And at least what I expect is a call back. Shout out to my Uncle Otis, DJ Mixmaster LV, because he had to call me higher on this, a few months back. Because again, I'm not making this like, y'all, I have not been guilty of this. But I've learned from it, I've grown from it, and now I'm trying to rescue others. Like, look, here's the detriment of that. Somebody called me higher on it when I was doing it. Now people doing it. Now I'm gonna call you higher on it. My uncle called me higher on it. He was like, bro, nephew, like, what we doing? I'm like, It's a week later. You ain't never that busy, and I understand people say, oh, people are busy, we're busy. People make time for what's important. Huh? People make time for what's a priority. So make time. If a person calls or texts you back, let's say with the call, if you can't answer, your response would be, hey, I'm at work, hey, I'm in the mood, hey, I'm ignoring you, I'm going to call you back when I can. Even if you forget to call them back, things happen, we're human. At least there was some type of touching bases with them. You're not just completely ignoring them calling. That's the part that really cracks me up. Like, how do you just never not respond to a person's text message? Who do we think we are? We've got so high and mighty in our titles and positions that we don't think we owe a person a text back. Forget the call. A text back, that's beyond me. And if you call them back, if you can call them back, call them back. You don't know if that person calling you needing to vent, depressed, stuff on their mind. You don't know why people do what they do. So don't take it for granted. Something so simple. First of all, it's a lack of kindness. It's a lack of care. It's a lack of respect, first and foremost. It's very disrespectful for a person to call you and text you and you never get back to them. There's no communication at no point. I get people are busy. I get people have things going on. But you don't know why a person's calling you. And for a person to call you, especially when I call people, I'm not calling asking with my hand out. I'm calling, the first thing I say is, I'm calling to check on you. Anybody who's got a call for me knows that's why I'm calling. I'm not calling to be no bugaboo. I'm not calling to be no chatty patty. I'm calling just to say, what's up? How you doing? And mofos will answer the phone on me like, I'm sorry, can I say mofos as a preacher? I'm gonna just go with it, I've already said it. Mofos will answer the phone with me and say, hey, what's up, Mr. Stretch? Everything good? Hey, like it's almost like it's weird for a person to say, I'm just calling to check on you. It's like foreign to some people. I really don't understand, y'all. So let's do better. You know, life is too short. 2026 is going to embark on us. I pray for a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous year. And this is something that I want us to all put into our practice, which is the practice of making sure we don't take people for granted. If a person calls you back and you miss their call, send them a courtesy text communicating what's going on so they know what's going on. Acknowledge their existence, acknowledge their presence. If a person calls you, call them back. Write a note, make a reminder. You don't know what they need. If that person committed suicide, a few hours after that call, you found out, you would feel horrible. You would be saying, dang, was they calling me to vent? Was they calling me to open up? You just do not know. There are many times where, you know, people have called me with that stretch, I'm finna jump call, and I thank God I answered when I did. So again, be encouraged, as I always say. God is still good despite it all. And I look forward to the next conversation.